I want you to make a commitment. So draw your ears, hold your chest, kneel down. How do you swear oath? Swear to yourself, Mr. Entrepreneur. Promise yourself. I want you to promise yourself. I'm talking to myself as well. Promise yourself that you remember. Before, let me remind you who you are first. You are God's direct hand on this earth. And I will explain. God created the world for people who believe that God created the world, who are on this side of the creation story and not on the Big Bang side. And after creation, he commissioned man to continue creating. And the people who have accepted that responsibility and carried it on from then till now are entrepreneurs. So everything we have, the microphone, the phones, the apps, everything we use, the traffic lights, the cars, everything that's all the medical breakthroughs, all the equipment, everything was made by entrepreneurs. So the people who obeyed God's instruction are entrepreneurs. People work 9 to 5 like myself also, you know, um, work in the team, usually built by the entrepreneur. So I'm talking to people who don't have jobs that they are employed to do, that receive salaries monthly. I'm talking to people who decide when they eat and when they don't. If you're in that category, promise yourself that every single instruction you get from God, and it's not you don't need to hear and you don't need to feel anything about how you hear, and the ideas, those are the instructions, the ideas you get in your head when you know how you got to where you are already so far. You know what your journey has been. All those micro ideas that come to you, all those very clear ideas that come to you, don't procrastinate them. Promise yourself, apply all of them, do something about all of them. Make yourself this promise, Mr. Entrepreneur. Do everything. Again, we have heard this quote that appreciation for opportunities, taking advantage of the opportunity. You want to say thank you for an opportunity given to you, take advantage of the opportunity. So if somebody gives you an idea, your antenna is up. You're the smartest people in the world. You're the most in tune with God people in the world, entrepreneurs. So it's assumed that your antenna is sharper than the regular person who's working in 9 to 5. Because they are doing robotic things. You come there, carry weight, uplift it, keep it the other side. I'm not talking down on that, but I hope people who work those jobs, you see how tedious it is now, because you're doing something that's not high quality. You're moving boxes, you're a cashier, you're collecting money, giving people their change, you're taking those things can be done by robots. But the creative work of looking at a problem and figuring out how to solve it, the creative work of noticing a gap in whatever and filling it, that one cannot be done by a robot. That's the one we are designed by as human beings to do. So the people who have the balls to face this one, they are the ones I'm talking to. And I'm saying every idea you have ever got and you get from this night forward, promise yourself that you're going to apply, you're going to execute on all of them. For who's to know which one you let go would have made you complete? That's a song line. You don't know which one. You don't know which one. Everybody, every entrepreneur, the biggest ones, the most popular ones, Elon Musk, Bill Gates, all those people, all of them had ideas and executed. Ideas and executed. That's why you hear things like they had 300 businesses that failed, 30 businesses that failed. These were all executed ideas. They attempt. There was one I saw the last time, Navarra Vacant, Angel List, the CEO, one of his biggest um, ventures. But he launched one thing 2 years ago. What's the name of that? Something like Twitter. That's the way he packaged it in, and the thing is not very successful. But I know when he launched it, and he launched it regardless. And it's not one of his big hits. And that's how Elon and Co had some big hits, sold them, came again, tried some things. Even there are some of the things he has currently that are not even making a lot of money, and he's still working on them. Do you understand? You don't have the luxury of getting an idea and throwing it in the trash. Nobody will come and give you idea. Once in a while, that may happen. But even when somebody gives you an idea, it's their idea. You may not see it the way they see it. You may not execute on it the way it should be executed on, because somebody that is transmitting to you. The source, when you get the transmission direct from Echo up, the thing hits your antenna directly. You're the one who heard it. You're the one who saw it. You're the one who has woken up in the night and recorded what you saw. You know what you saw. You're the person who is armed to execute. Plus, your hands are already dirty with execution. So please let us leave the vision board and the book we're writing. Let us go to execution. Entrepreneurs, 100% execution. Let those businesses fail. Give the businesses the opportunity to fail, or maybe they won't. I'm holding my hand with you now, Mr. Entrepreneur, that is listening to me now. We are making this commitment. Every single idea we get, we'll execute on. Do we have it agreed? If yes, tell me in the comments.